Yoichi Isagi. He's not fast, strong, athletic, or gifted in any other physical matter, but he could shoot pretty decently. And he's got that whole spatial awareness thing that he's mastering, so he's good enough for now. But what if he didn't have the plot armor? What if he didn't get to experience the slow pacing the anime set out, so he could think about everything under the damn sun before he does anything? I'm being so serious. One time it took them 10 minutes to explain triangle football, and I was just sitting there thinking, what the hell am I doing here? What if there was no glowing eyes? No fire at all? No interest in devouring your opponent? Pause. He'd be RICHARLISON. He'd just be RICHARLISON. Now you're probably sitting there wondering, Elijah, why the hell are you comparing RICHARLISON to my GOAT Isagi? Well, first of all, if you haven't even watched bluelock, I'm gonna quickly summarize it in 30 seconds without spoiling anything. Basically, in Japan, they have this whole academy, some guy that's literally called Ego. Yes, the word ego as in egotistic, he is called Ego. He sets out to create the best striker in Japan and then create the best striker in the world with the hopes of Japan one day winning the World Cup. But for those who actually watched it and don't have lives just like me, you're probably offended right now, in which case you gotta just hear me out, you know what I'm saying? Hear me out. Isagi's whole game is literally spatial awareness, at least that's what they call it in the fucking anime. Making the right move at the right time. Now obviously a bunch of these characters are based off real life players. For example, Isagi is no doubt flipping Inzaghi, you know, the Italian striker from way back in the day. And obviously you got Shido being Zlatan and Chigri being like Bale or some shit. Nagi's probably like Cruyff with the first touch. But the whole idea of being in the right place at the right time, spatial awareness, getting inside your opponent's head, basically looking at the game like a chess match. It sounds genius, and believe me, it takes skill. Until you realize what it actually means. It basically means that unless Isagi is shooting the ball, he is not a threat on the ball at all. And that's really the problem. That is why he is RICHARLISON, bruv. Think about it. Every time he gets the ball and he doesn't shoot, he either gets tackled or he has to pass. Like, there's no dribbling game, no skill moves in his arsenal, at least it depicted in the fucking anime. He can't even hit a Trivela pass, bro. Like, he's got no animations unlocked, bro. He's literally a basic flipping Pro Cubs character on steroids. That's literally what it is. Just like RICHARLISON. If he's not shooting the ball, there is no threat at all when it comes to him. And trust me, as someone who has to watch RICHARLISON week in, week out, well, whenever he's fit to play, ironically. But fam, we're just left wondering, what is he doing on the pitch? That's really the question. Not in terms of he's not impacting the game. We're actually asking, what is he doing? Because we're just seeing him run around doing fuck all. And let's be honest, right? If we didn't have Isagi's point of view, because obviously he's the main character, we wouldn't know what the fuck he's doing either. We just see Broski running around, appearing in spots.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That's RICHARLISON. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Now, I took the time out of doing this Evo of RICHARLISON because I do play FIFA from time to time. Of course, this card heavily embellishes what RICHARLISON's capable of as a player. I don't think there's ever been a time in his career where he's deserved stats like these. But let's be real, bro. At least RICHARLISON can do shit like this. Alright? Isagi has never done shit like this in his life. He probably won't. I can't lie, my jaw will be left hanging open, no diddy, if he ever pulls some shit like that, bro. They leave that to Shido. And look, I've always been one to give credit where credit's due. I've always praised RICHARLISON's work ethic, his grind, his determination, his never give up attitude, apart from that time where he gave up, but who cares right now? Isagi has that too, bro. Let's be real. He has it. Now, part of it is just because he has the plot armor, but if RICHARLISON scored a few more goals, he would be Isagi cut line through. I'm not even saying Isagi is bad. I'm just saying that, yo, put those talents that he has right now in the Prem, bro, who is he, bro? He's RICHARLISON. Let's be real. Who is he? Like, who actually is he if it's not RICHARLISON? Nah, broski's RICHARLISON, bro. I'm not having it.
I'm not a savior nor a saint. Told 30s and sticks with an open case. I try to behave when I know I can't. Sole purpose of this is to motivate. What's the ticket? Shit we can negotiate. Take a toke of the law while I pour the drink.